Hello, I'm Fast Lawyer. Today we're going to do a Let's Play and initial impressions review for Redemption's Guild VR, a game that was released out of early access yesterday, February 24th, 2023. It wasn't in early access for very long. It released back, I believe, in November of 2022, so not very long. This game normally retails for $20. It's on a release sale, 20% off. And I bought this game at the release sale price. So Redemption's Guild is a action RPG, dungeon crawler. And this is basically the tutorial. A lot of reading of these, watching these very poorly made videos, which supposedly show you how to play this game. It's pretty bad, so I'm not going to spend much time on it. This is the merchant, and you can sell your junk. A lot of the stuff that you pick up, a lot of the equipment is cosmetic or just junk that you sell. And this is basically where you quest. And you can change to any class here. So right now I'm the mage class, and I want to show that class because I think a lot of people like playing mage. I did try the ranger as well. So you can easily change classes. That's great. And like I said, a lot of the equipment is just cosmetic. So when you level up, that's how you update your stats and whatnot, and you can specialize in certain skills and whatnot. Let's go ahead and let's go to the world map. So let's just go here, and we'll begin. So, you're just kind of thrown into this game. You're not really given much guidance. The tutorial is just, like I said, a lot of text reading, which is not very well done. It's very clunky. Honestly, I would think this official release, is the early access release, because this game needs a lot of work to be good. So long story short, if you don't want to see the whole video, I don't recommend this game. I don't think it's good. In fact, I think it's bad. This is one of the worst VR RPGs, dungeon crawlers that I have played. It's very outdated. This is like a 2017 VR RPG, except that there were better VR RPGs back in 2017, and I've already come across several issues. This is basically the mage, and this is basically how you do spells. And I wanted to show off the mage because, that's usually the most fun class in any kind of RPG dungeon crawler. And, this is the map. Now, this is probably the best thing about the game is the map. It's a low polygon map art style, low polygon art style, but it's very well made. It's obvious that these artists involved here are talented. And then, well, what do you do? Like, I've entered this world. What do you do? Well, that's the thing. That's the rub. You basically look around for a quest giver, and then you can do quest. And the first class that I chose was the Ranger, because, that was the new class out of early access. And I wanted to see if they were any good. And I ran into basically a game-breaking bug. I found the quest giver. They're random, so you're always going to get random quests, although you always have the same map. The map always looks the same, though the map doesn't vary. But as far as what happens, your gameplay, you're going to get different quests. And I had a quest to kill 5 skeletons. I killed 4 of them. I got credit for 4 of them. And then it bugged out, and it wouldn't give me credit for any more. So I killed a ton of enemies, and these enemies here are very tanky. It takes several hits to kill them, especially with the archer. The archer is probably one of the better classes to choose, though, because you can hit enemies at a distance and, not draw multiple ones. So the Ranger is probably the best class, although the bow and arrow is very poorly. It's very basic, compared to other bow and arrow games. It's pretty. I mean, the mage is pretty bad. In fact, I would say the mage is harder to hit the enemy than the bow and arrow. It's a lot easier to hit enemies with a bow and arrow. And what you want to be careful of is walking backwards to make sure that... You saw that death animation? That was pretty bad. You saw that? That was pretty bad overall. But we're looking for a quest giver. By the way, even though the world looks pretty, it's a pretty dead world. Like, there's enemies roaming around, but that's pretty much it. Like, this building is empty. You would think there's something to do here, but there isn't. It's completely dead and empty. Like this game. Like my soul when I'm playing this game. Pretty dead and empty. Again, we're looking for the quest giver. And there are items. You see that guy just spawned out of nowhere. Let me pick different spells. Do you notice any difference? I mean, the animations are different. And it seems like he was stuck there for a while, not doing much. I mean, the animations are different, but are you really noticing... Like, this is the only one that's different? And it's not a good different, because I can't tell what it's doing. Is it damaging the enemy? Is there anything... I mean, what's the difference? What's the difference between these 4 spells? I mean, they have different animations, but what's the real difference? Like, they all basically act the same. Of course, these are base level spells. I'm sure you can get some upgrades later on that maybe differentiate the spells, but at the start, I think there's a quest giver over there, so we're going to go right over there. I do notice some stutter as well. Enemies, obviously, you've seen them get stuck in the terrain. And like I said, it's a pretty lifeless world. I mean, it's a nice skybox, and the art style is pretty nice. I don't know how we're going to do that. I think the enemy there is going to block us. Maybe not. Okay, so I don't know what he said. Let's see what he said. I have to shoot. Here's the journal, quest log. Diamonds from the sky. He said, defend. What? Alterian crystal? So there's a crystal somewhere that we have to defend. But I don't know where it is. He said in the western. I guess this way, maybe? I don't know. By the way, there is a way to... Let me show that again. Journal. Quest log. Tracking enabled. Let's see where we go. I see some enemies over there. But again, you'd think by looking at these different pathways that it makes any difference. And, it is pretty. This is it's a low polygon art style, but it looks nice. The artists here are talented. And there's another quest giver over there, so I guess we're going to talk to them. The Amos Ruins. But you see how it's pretty lifeless? It's lifeless. It's just a quest giver standing there doing nothing, and then there's random roaming enemies. But that's it. It's a lifeless world. Okay. What do you want? Oh, sorry to bother you. What can you clear it out, and I'll pay you for your efforts? Okay. I'm trying to accept. How do I? There we go. Oh, wow, this is so clunky. Okay, journal, quest log, smoke trails, defend. Oh. Okay, so we're going to look for the smoke. Where's the smoke? And again, they're talking about these things. Defend the crystal. Defend the meteor. Look at the smoke. What smoke? What are you talking about? Are you smoking something? Like, you think a meteor crashing down would be some kind of sight to behold, even from a distance. And maybe we could see some smoke or something interesting to look at. But you see, it's a pretty lifeless world, and I do notice some occasional stutters. I don't know. Right now, I'm looking at my frame rate. It says steady 90 frames per second, but I have noticed some stutters. I'm not always looking at frame rates, though, so might be when I'm not looking that the frame rates tank. But I have noticed some stutters. There's like a ghost here. Is he gonna... Hello? Hello? Notice what I mean by life. Okay, another. There's a meteor. I think this is the smoking meteor that he was talking about, and it's pretty lifeless. Defend meteor. Okay, I'm defending it. Where? Defending it from what exactly? I have no idea. Okay. Hello? Is this quest bugged or what's going on here? It's the smoke trails. Where are the smoke trails? What are you talking about? What smoke trails? Hello? Are there any enemies around? What? Quest failed? What? What happened? Journal? Quest log? Ready for turn. What? What does ready for turn mean? What do you mean? What turn? Do we give health to the meteor? Okay, maybe we touch this rock over here, maybe? No? Does anybody have any idea what's supposed to be going on right now? What's supposed to be happening? Is it bugged? Am I doing something wrong? Hello? I like how it says smoke trails, but you don't see any smoke trails. I'm going to assume it's just bugged. That's what I'm going to assume. I might be wrong. But let me show some combat, because I've just... Okay. I do see this guy over here. Let's see. And you see the character models don't look very interesting. There's... And he just left. What's going on? Again, these enemy animations, these enemy attacks are just very weird. I don't know what's going on. The combat is super basic. It's super boring. And I'm still waiting for this meteor to do something. Is it something supposed to happen? I don't know what's going on. I really don't. But keep in mind, like I said, with my first time playing this game, I played the archer, and I killed at least a dozen skeletons. I was only supposed to kill 5, and I never got credit for it. So this game is just super buggy. So I don't know at this point if I'm doing something wrong or if it's just bugs, something's supposed to happen. I would imagine that enemies are supposed to spawn to this area. I'm supposed to defend this thing. But nothing is happening. I don't know if I'm... Put my weapons away. Let me touch it. Hello? Hello? Let's start. Let's do this. I'm defending you. Nah. I would assume it's just bugged at this point. So, let's try to find another quest somewhere. I'm pretty bored. But this has basically been my experience with this game. It's pretty consistent with what I faced so far. It's just... You don't know what's going on. Nothing's explained. The combat is dumb. It's boring. It's repetitive. And, you know, your mage skills aren't exciting. Is he going to attack me? When, you know, you just don't know what's going on. You do have full locomotion and smooth turning available. I believe snap turning is available. And I want to say teleportation's also available. You know what? Let me just look. let me look in the settings. I don't know if teleportation is available. There are VR comfort settings. Yeah, you can teleport. Yes, I was right. And they call it full locomotion sliding. I don't know why it's sliding. Okay, just call it full locomotion or smooth locomotion. Sliding. Okay, I guess technically you are sliding across the world, as you do in video games where there's no legs for your animations. Yeah. So as you can see, pretty lifeless world. Pretty map with a low polygon art style, but that's about the only positive I could say. Now you can pick up like herbs and stuff. Let me show you. So here's a little herb, you can pick it up like so. Sometimes when you kill enemies, they'll drop loot for you, but again, it's all cosmetic. And I don't know if there's anything else that I want to show. I think I want to show a different class. I'm getting pretty bored, though. I gotta be honest. I'm going to title this game, Should I Refund? And I want you guys to answer me if I should refund this game. But so far, I'm not liking this game at all. I don't think it's a well-made game. Unfortunately, like I said, I bought this game on sale. I think altogether it was like $14, $15 with tax. But I think I'm out $15, basically. It's not a good game. You can leave at any time, and that's what I'm going to do right now. I'm going to leave, because it's pretty boring. I'm bored. And what we're going to do is go return to tavern. So we just walk through there, we go back to the tavern. Okay. So I'm going to be right under the 2-hour window, though, if I quit pretty soon, because I might be close to the 2-hour window now, but you see, part of the problems with this game, it's not a well-made game at all. So that was the mage class. You'll say, well, maybe some of the other classes are more fun. Like I said, I've already played the ranger class. So let's, rogue. No, we don't want rogue. We want berserker. Yes, we want berserker. So we're berserker now, and we're going to go back. We're going to go to a different map, though. We're going to try this one. And we're going to try it again. So we're going to go right through. Different map. Different class. Melee this time. Let's see how good we are in surviving with melee. But so far, my experience with this game is that the combat is very basic. There are upgrades. If you go along, there's skill ups. In fact, let me show some of that. Here's the mastery. You can see the passive class skills, and you can buy different ones, and they have different effects. Like for this one, to unlock, all enemies within 15 feet have their. Uh-oh! Wow, we spawned. And you see the animations are pretty bad. Oof. So we spawned into the world. There was an enemy right behind us at spawn. Anyways, that was Berserker class. And all I did. I don't know what this does. I wonder if my skull actually does anything, but I was showing the different passives when I got interrupted there. Mastery, so class skills. Let me click on another one. This one says, the thrill of battle fills you with energy and vitality, causing your wounds to close. You recover 100... Oh, so this is pretty good, actually, for the Berserker class. I would unlock it if I cared, but I don't care. So, let's look at the passives. Okay, so there are some passive skills. Damage, there you go. Determines how rapidly you fatigue, recharges you, allow faster weapon swing. So again, even though you're doing this and this, it doesn't matter because you have like these cooldowns that you're not seeing. So fatigue recharge would help you swing faster. Otherwise, so sometimes you can swing really fast and not do any damage. So be aware of that. It's not 100% physical representation of what you're doing because of those hidden stats. So this is a stat-based game. You have to level up to do harder swings, to do faster swings. Vulture, what?
If you're looking for rare items, I'm your man.
Okay, crystal. Again, these are all cosmetic, so it doesn't make a difference. You gotta skill up. When you're low in health, this thing shows up. But you see, combat is pretty dumb, especially for melee.
Can you give me a shout?
And that's pretty much... I think this is how you get rage. So rage will make enemies come towards you. I think this is what this is for. I think with rage, that's what happens. I'm not 100% sure, though. I do know that without that health passive, you're gonna be in trouble as melee because you're gonna die pretty quick because you take damage all the time. Okay, let's see if we can find a quest giver. So far, melee is pretty bad as well. So we've done the mage pretty bad. Oh my god, what is this? What is this? Oh no, I'm in trouble now. Or was that just a duplicate? I'm definitely in trouble now with 2 enemies. I did parry the enemy, so if you're facing another melee class, there's actually some strategy involved. The hitboxes are pretty bad. It's hard to parry.
You are nothing.
Yeah, you are nothing. No, you. So, yeah, as you can see, as a melee class, you're having to constantly drink your health pot because you're constantly taking action, being so upfront to the action, versus a range class where you can avoid the damage just by kiting enemies. So, yeah, so far I would say melee not good at all. You saw there was some parrying, so if you able to parry, it does help, but that's only against another melee class. Against a spellcasting class, especially if you're out in the open, there's not much you can do. You just gotta avoid their attacks somehow, but you gotta get in to hit them. So it's a catch-22 where if you get too close, it's gonna be hard to dodge their attacks, but you can't damage them unless you get too close. So I mean, there's no shield, so it's not like you can block their attacks. So maybe later on there's a shield. So far it's this skull though. Yeah, there's no shield. This is it. Berserker class. There's a quest giver over there. Let's see what the quest giver says. Oh crap. Oh my god. How many times is that gonna happen? Really? Seriously? Oh my gosh. Really? This is the dumbest enemy so far. I know they're trying to make this game difficult, but as you can see, it's pretty stupid. Like, what is... I mean, this game... This is dumb. This is just dumb. There's no other word for it. This is just dumb. And it's not fun in any way. Okay, I killed it, I think. And now... What is... This is a rogue, I guess? I die now?
You in Clan's territory.
Okay, let's look at our... Let's look at our quest log. Journal, quest log. Let's see what it says. Ready for turn. Kill 5 skeletons. Smoke... What? Wait a minute. Didn't we already kill enemies? What? Hold on. Kill 5 skeletons. Okay, skeletons. This is pretty suspect already. I don't think we've killed a skeleton, so I think it's still... Let's see if it's bugged though. Let's kill this skeleton. But like I said, last time I got credit for 4 skeletons, but I never got credit for a 5th skeleton, no matter how many I killed, so... I already got the same quest as one of them before. Oh, come on. Okay, this combat is pretty dumb. I'm behind it, and it's not doing anything. Like, it's so dumb. That was so dumb. That is so dumb. That is one of the dumbest combats I've ever played in VR. It is super dumb. It makes me not want to play anymore. It really does. Oh my! I didn't get credit for the skeleton. See, that was a skeleton, right? No credit for the skeleton. 0 out of 5. Oh my god. Oh my... So apparently all we have to do is find a way to get behind him. Or maybe we can just type...
You are nothing.
Okay, this is dumb. I'm gonna go back to the... I'm gonna show one more. Just to be fair to the game, I'm gonna show one more, but I just want to... I think we're almost out of this health potion. So it's good time to go back. So yeah, this is how you return to the tavern right here. Okay, let's just go. Let's leave. Let's change class. Okay, so we're gonna do one more class out of fairness. I've already shown the mage, the melee. Let's show the ranger class again, just to be fair. I'm gonna show the ranger class, and maybe we have better luck. See, which class is this one? Knight. Oh, you know what? Let's do knight. No, you see, the knight has a shield. I didn't know that. I thought the berserker. Okay, well, I was dumb there. You want the knight if you want a shield, but it doesn't matter. We're gonna do ranger. Okay, so we're back to ranger. And let's just go. And we're going to go back to the first world here. Again, you get random quests, but it's the same map. It looks the same. There's no difference in the way the map looks. But you do get different quests and stuff. And you just go back and get some stupid quest that's probably bugged. And you just repeat that. You skill up. You level up your character, get new skills. And hopefully the game doesn't crash. Did the game crash right now? Because it's not loading in like the rest of the times. It might have crashed. So I'm just going to have to wait here, see if it crashed. Oh, no, it didn't. Okay, good. Cool. Alright, so this is the Ranger class. The Ranger class is also pretty bad, and I'm going to show you. So I've shown melee, magic, and ranged archer. I think that's good. I think this is all the gameplay I have to show. But you spawn in a random spot of the map. You look for quest givers. There's random enemies walking across the map. And you just repeat that ad nauseum, although you do get skill ups and stuff. So, but you have to find a quest giver first. You don't have to technically find a quest giver, but it does help. Otherwise, you're just killing random enemies for no reason. So, it is recommended to find a quest giver. I don't see a quest giver anywhere, though. Like I said, the map is pretty. That's one positive thing I can say. But the enemy animations are bad. The world is pretty lifeless. There's herbs to pick up. I don't know if there's any purpose to that or not. There might be. I know you can sell it. And you can sell it to buy cosmetics, but other than that, there's gear you can unlock. I don't know if you can share. You can always switch class. So even if the gear doesn't fit your class, it's good to keep it because you can always change classes real easily in this game. So I guess that's another positive about this game. That's very easy to change class. So if you don't like the mage, you can quickly change to another class without any punishment of any kind. Although I would assume that the unlocks that you do for each class are just for that class, so so you'll just be grinding longer if you choose a different class to get the unlocks for that one. So keep that in mind. I don't know if you save the unlocks if you switch class. That's unknown to me. But so far we haven't found a quest giver. You know what? It doesn't really matter. I tried looking for a quest giver, can't find one real quick. I just want to show off the combat. Now that guy had a shield. It's probably good to have a shielded enemy with the... Because I really want to... And I did get damage there. He was able to throw a bone and hit me. But basically you just kite the enemy. This is the rope. This is the archer. You don't want to get caught with those throwing bones. You don't want to get caught. Oh, come on. So again, you can drink, and that'll get rid of that, and then you're good. And that's basically the archer class. You just want to aggro enemies one at a time because you really have a hard time with dealing with more than one enemy. But if you can keep them at a distance, you're golden. And we haven't seen a quest giver so far. And like I said, you can pick these up and you can sell them. And you get tired of the music because it's the same music that we heard before. And let's do one more and then we can quit. And I'll ask the question if I can refund this game. Should I refund this game? What do you guys think? I think I'll put a poll on YouTube, and I'll let you guys answer the question whether I should refund this game or not. I didn't spend a whole lot of money. Like I said, total like $15. So, I lost $15. It's not the worst loss in the world. Considering that I spent a lot of money on the PSVR 2 and ended up being broken and I can't use it. this is relatively small in those regards. But yeah, it's not been a good time for me recently with paying for products and then finding out that they're not very good or they're broken. I would say this is the broken game. So we can't find the quest giver. That's fine. And so that's basically what you want to do as this class is it's more important to avoid damage than that's the most important part. As you can tell, I have to be very specific in drawing the bow. Oh, I took some damage there. And there you go. Pretty boring. So I don't recommend this game. If I had to rate it, I give it a 3.5 out of 10. The combat is basic, outdated, boring, repetitive. The map is pretty for a low polygon world. But the actual game itself, not very good. Not very good. The quests are boring. They're like, go kill X, go protect X. Doesn't matter what it says, it's pretty boring. The progression system, it looks like you have a nice progression system, but does it matter when the combat is this basic and boring? There's no story. You just go from quest giver to quest giver. They say stupid stuff. Let's listen what stupid thing this guy's gonna say. Denise Morrison. Okay, let's see, Denise, what do you have to say? Let's see what she said. Let's see what dumb thing she told us to do. Kill X amount of enemies? Quest log? Out of the medals, what? Go defend Meteor 2? Oh my god. Yeah, this is a bad game. Badly made game. The artists in this game are talented, but the actual game itself, the meat of the game, is bad. Bad combat, boring quest, repetitive gameplay, outdated mechanics. The bow and arrow is bad. The magic system is bad. The melee system is bad. So I don't recommend this game. I give it a 3.5 out of 10. Don't recommend it at any price. If this were free, I'd probably give it a neutral, but at any paid price, maybe 99 cents or $2 would be what this game is worth, but it's definitely not worth $20, definitely not worth $14, definitely not worth $10. I wouldn't even say it's worth $5. It's just that bad. Anyways, I'm Fast Lawyer. This has been my Let's Play Initial Impressions for Redemption Guild. There's nothing redeeming about this game. Thank you. Goodbye. Should I refund? I'll put the poll out there. Thank you. Goodbye.